Hello fellow gamers, I am your host Brent Justice. Welcome back to my gaming channel Justice Gaming, and I am in Horizon Forbidden West. And today I believe I am probably most likely going to be doing another main quest, main storyline mission, which means that probably a lot of lore in today's video, might be quite lengthy, definitely a lot of dialogue to sit through and listen to. And I'm going to go do that, but I want to go over what we did a little bit previously in the last video. And also, I have to also mention that it has been literally 3 weeks for me since I recorded the last video, the last one that you just watched. For me, it has been a 3-week period between then and now. And so, yeah, I haven't sat down and played the game in 3 weeks. And if you're wondering why, this was a very, very busy week of reviewing video cards for our hardware review website today, or this past week. The GeForce RTX 5080 and 5090 launched. I had both of those to cover and some partner cards. You can check out our reviews on the fpsreview.com is our website, where we have all of our computer hardware reviews, and that's what I do, and everything is all over there. But was incredibly busy with these new video card launches, GPU launches. Very exciting. A lot of good things to cover there, and more things to come as well. Been busy with that the last several weeks, and I have not been able to sit down and play a game. But here I am now, 3 weeks later. I am now finally able to sit down and play this game and get back into the storyline. And I actually have to remind myself what happened in the last video, because it's been so long. I do remember that the immediate last thing was we met Tilda, which is one of the far Zenith people who was going to be helping us, and we got in contact with Beta because they ended up kidnapping her, because right before that we installed Gaia into a cauldron and to absorb Hephaestus, and all heck broke loose. And pretty much that was kind of fun, because that was kind of like a cauldron run. But then the Zeniths came in at the end, flying in like evil angels or something, and stealing Gaia. They took Gaia, and they killed Varl. That's probably the biggest thing here, and I want to talk a little bit more about that. They killed Varl, and then they also stole Gaia and stole Beta, kidnapped Beta, but Tilda came in, saved us, or some of me, I guess, and we got out of there, right? So, what a thing. A lot happened in that last one. Very, very lore heavy, and I think that we are about to have more of that, because I am now right at what would be the end of that quest, where I go back to the base now, and I'm probably going to tell everybody about what happened and have that long chat. And I'm going to have to tell Zoe that Varl is dead. Now, for me personally, you know, I never really had a great connection to Varl. Like, I didn't feel that his loss, you know, really affected me personally. But now for Aloy, the character in the game, Varl is very important, because he was one of the very first people that she met as she came out of the Embrace. You know, All Mother's Embrace back in Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, when she met Varl, he was one of the first people. I believe he was the one at the gates that literally opened the gate to like the greater world outside of that Mother's Hearth area. So that's big for Aloy. She has known Varl since the very beginning, very, very beginning of Zero Dawn. So for Aloy, that would be a huge loss. So I feel that for Aloy. And for Zoe, she had just found Varl. They were in love, and now he's dead. And I can't believe they actually did kill off the character. I thought maybe there would be some miraculous way he would come back, some Zenith technology or something that would bring him back to life. No, he's just gone at this point. He is just dead. So I'm very surprised by that, but that's where they went with the storyline. I didn't see that coming, but to see a main character's life being taken does give the game stakes. It does give the storyline stakes, and it gives everything stakes about what we're doing. So I just wanted to mention all that, because I wasn't very emotional about it when I watched back that video, but For me, it didn't affect me emotionally, but I can see how it does for Aloy and, of course, the people around her who know Varl. So as I go into finishing this main quest, actually, I guess the next main quest is called the Wings of Ten. As I start the next quest, whatever it's going to be called, maybe that is what the next one's called. Yeah, there's going to be probably a lot of dialogue here, so get ready for a lot of dialogue, everybody. That's going to be happening. But I have in front of me a hot chai tea. That's right, I have a hot vanilla chai tea that I will be sipping on tonight as I play. So drop a comment below. Let me know what you are drinking or eating as you're watching the video and enjoying this playthrough. And hopefully everything's recording, because like I said, it's been 3 weeks. I updated my GPU drivers, I updated OBS, and I updated NVIDIA Broadcast on this computer. So hopefully I did all that software update, but hopefully everything is working and running and you can actually hear what I'm saying. But anyway, let's go back. I'm going to go into the base here, and we're going to turn in the interlude tilde quest thing, talk to these people, see what we have to do next for the Wings of Ten, and most likely that's what I'll be going into here today to play. So let's go into the base and see what dialogue we're going to have. I'm very interested in all of this. And since it's been about 3 weeks since I've played, I'm going to have to get familiar again with the controls. So bear with me as I reacclimate myself to all the controls in the game. But this is like literally the aftermath, right after we had this huge hit to the gut.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get 1 damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
This is a bit of a turning point for the game, I feel. The story here. Yeah, that's going to be the hardest there with Zoe.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
She's taking this rather well.
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regalla.
Okay, we got to stop Regalla.
How?
That'll be hard.
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I've got to fix his arm, too. We got to finish his quest to get his arm fixed.
Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
I do remember that's a side quest to finish.
Strike true as the 10.
I was
the
waiting
rest of you,
to complete that one.
Whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it.
Oh, this is it, man. It feels like we're coming toward the end
take
here.
The fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
It does feel like we're coming toward the end here. So I believe the Wings of Ten...
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
Yes.
We all are.
Good.
So I believe that the Wings of Ten...
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
I believe that the Wings of 10 is going to be the one where I finally get the ability to fly on machines. I haven't had that whole ability this whole time, and I guess I'm getting it toward the end now, where I'm going to be able to fly on machines. And that's going to help me complete some other side quests that I have waiting as well. All right, I want to talk to everybody, so everybody's got a dialogue bubble above their head, so I'm going to take the time and go through all of the dialogue. So let's do it. Let's sit through all this.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I.
All right, well, let's go through everything.
Do you think so will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
All right.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Katalo tries to take on Regalla's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
So I have been waiting for Katalo's side quest to be able to finish that. I don't know when I'm going to be able to, but let's talk to Alva. Is that her name? Alva, yeah.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction, especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Katalo more than most. If I were this Regalla, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regalla still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tanakh, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know. And I haven't forgotten about the data on Leviathan. I'll let you know when I make it back to Landfall.
Right, okay.
Thank you,
I forgot
Aloy.
I had a thing with her too. So I need to go back to Landfall for Leviathan. I don't know what the best order. I guess I might as well do the Wings of the 10 first so that I get that flying ability and then go get the other stuff done. But I want to... Whoa, look at all of those coils I just got. Oh, cool. Okay, Katalo. We need to speak to Katalo. Oh, wait, she still has a bubble above her head.
Oh.
Oh, there was one more.
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Okay. Oh, Leviathan. Oh, that's right. I've got to do that quest for her.
What was Leviathan?
Flood
Yeah,
it was before
okay,
them.
I got it. Yeah,
What?
no, I'm
it was
going
before
through it
then.
twice. Here I go.
Right.
Definitely going to do that. Want to do that for sure. But I wanted to talk to Katalo. Is he not here? Did he leave already? I guess he might have left already, huh? That's to there. He's not in there. Usually he's in that this other room, right? Usually he's in this. Oh, he's in a different room. Which one? He's not in that room. Okay, I guess Katalo is not here. I was gonna go talk to him, but... Huh. Can I... Oh, I can't talk to Gaia. Gaia's not here. I was gonna say, let's go talk to Gaia. No. They took Gaia. She gone. Well, that's unfortunate.
Feels empty in here without Gaia.
What is that little icon that keeps popping up? Is that the campfire? Right, I believe I just have Zoe now to talk to, so let's go talk to Zoe. Alright, she's out here where I thought she would be. Let's have a chat with her. Probably going to be a long conversation, but
Over
let's do
here,
it.
Aloy.
Let's do it. Sit back, everybody. Here we go.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise.
It's a beautiful spot.
So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plains Zone.
So they did get him back, buried the body.
Further east, to the north.
So I guess he's really not coming back. I thought
He would have liked that.
I still thought there might have been a chance,
He often spoke of his sister,
but he's really gone.
Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy.
Whoa, that's a shock.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini.
Oh, he didn't even know.
Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
Wow.
We'll sit among the blooms.
Oh, that makes this deeper, much deeper.
And watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
Wow,
I'll
there.
try to visit again when I can.
That actually
For
got me.
now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
That
And I'll
actually.
use it on a sunwing.
That actually
And
choked
get
me up a
ready for
little.
an entrance Regala will never forget.
That actually did choke me up a little. That was. There's moments in this game that are really good like that, and I really do enjoy those moments when this game can have a real emotional connection. That is really good. That was good. I like that. I enjoyed that. Wow. What a moment. Alright, we gotta move on. So we can come back here and sit with Varl. So I thought I was going to have to go on a quest to do this thing to be able to fly on the machines, but it's literally just
I'm gonna clean my gear later.
it's literally just craft it to make the
Did already.
override. So I'll do that.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron and Katalo have fought them before, so
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Okay, let's craft it. Oh, you know, this is something I have never done, is crafting overrides, because I've just never done it. I don't override machines a lot. But this is a legendary override. This is and no cost also. So, Sunwing Override, a flying machine that absorbs solar energy and is often found in groups. It has a variety of plasma attacks, while its energy shields and maneuvering make it hard to hit. Override available, craft override. Looks like a Dreadwing we can also... Boy, that would be something, huh? If I could, it's available. Like I could override. Maybe I could have overridden flying machines before, but I'd need a Dreadwing primary nerve to do it, so I'd have to kill one anyway. But I forgot that you could come to this terminal to craft overrides. I forgot this was a thing. So, I have not been crafting overrides. And that's because I don't override machines in the game, right? I'm not one that does that. I know that there's other players that love doing that in this game, overriding machines. That's not my playstyle. I haven't chosen to do that. And maybe I could in the future if I played the game again. This is just not the route that I went this time, really, or last time in Zero Dawn either. It's just really not the playstyle I went with, but it is an option, and I guess I need to come here to craft these things.
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing.
Go to the peaks
I think there are some roosting at the top of the
above
mountain.
the base. Okay, I guess we're going to try this out, guys. We're going to fly a bird. Main quest, Wings of 10. Here we go. Let's fly a bird. Yeah, that'll be really different. I'm going to have to figure that out.
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Which way up the mountain am I going? Am I literally just going up there? Well, can't I just climb up there? Indeed, I can go this way. I'll just go on up here and get a Sunwing. I guess I have to override it, so I have to sneak up to it. I can't kill it. I already had my finger on the trigger button to kill it, and I guess I shouldn't be killing it, should I? I need to override one, so I have to sneak up on it. Okay. And that's kind of why I don't do a lot of overriding of machines. I don't like sneaking. Not a big sneaker. But obviously I'm going to have to in order to get one of these.
Good. There's Sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
Okay, this is going to be the hard part. How do I approach them quietly without them attacking me? Well, I guess it's actually not going to be too difficult. There's one right there I'm going to use. Oh, how do I get on it? Mount it. How do I mount it? Mount it. Whoa, here I go. Oh my gosh, this is different. I can't control a horse, let alone a bird. Am I really? Am I really? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna fall. Now I have to control it. Whoa! Hold L to fly forward. Control what? Okay, well I can move like that. To perform a barrel roll, tap.
Whoa! Head rush.
Well, how does that help me? I don't know, but I can do it.
I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Oh yeah, remember that Tallneck I never could get on before?
Arrowhand. I can see the whole village from up here. Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regalla.
I'm trying to get the going forward and backward right. And oh, I can hold it. Okay. It's hard to hold it while I'm using the keys, but there we go. Okay. gonna take me a second to get it figured out. Yeah, remember there was this tall neck out here I could never get on. There was nothing I could never get on top of it. Now I can, and this is how you do it. Oh, this is really cool.
There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head.
Okay, tap L to slow, left control to slow down. Hold to ascend. Ah, okay, and then descend is hold C. Ah, cool. Okay, I can like. All right, this is gonna take a moment.
How to land this thing?
Gotta land it on the tall neck. That's gonna be tough. I think I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it.
Just gotta land.
Finally, I've got this tall neck that it's been there
Tilda,
forever.
look over in the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
How do I get on my bird again?
Assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Tap Z and X to select the flying mount call. Tap what to use the flying mount call? It says tap 4. What is 4? I don't know what 4 is. Oh, I gotta select it. Oh, I see. It's down there in the bottom left corner. Oh, I need to fix my things. Okay, so where is it? Flying mount call. Okay. And then what do I use to activate these? I've forgotten what button I push. There we go. That's the button.
Whoa! Get used to that.
Whoa! Alright, this is crazy, guys. I want to look at the map. Yeah, that completely opened up the map in this area. For doing that. Yeah, that tall neck. So that was the Shining Waste tall neck. Finally, I completed that tall neck. Can I zoom out? Can I have a zoomed out view? Because I'm a little too close. Well, I'm going to hit the ground. Let's see. Ascend was what? That was it. Spacebar, I think. A little too close to the ground. It's going to take me a moment to figure out the flying on this. I am at the top of this tight. Wow.
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from the tall neck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any horse I fly to.
Whoa, this is really cool.
Even after I deal with Regalla.
Pretty amazing, actually. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get these controls figured out. Because this just tilts the camera. This actually doesn't turn. I have to use the keyboard to turn while I'm holding shift to fly. And it's hard to do that all at the same time. And then potentially hold C to drop, but C doesn't drop if I'm holding shift. I have to let go of shift to drop. So it's a little crazy. I can dive.
All right, here we go.
Cutscene.
It's all over.
I should have got my armor and my gear ready and everything.
Here goes.
I did not. Well, that took care of that. That helps a lot right there.
Is that... It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned! Push through!
Heck yeah, here we go. Look at this is pretty epic. You have to say it's pretty epic.
End of the line, Hakan. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
Oh, there's
They're
Katana.
down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this.
Oh,
You and me.
Easy to say when you're on top of a
okay.
machine.
We're going hand to hand here.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Oh, well, look at our
Fine.
face. We're angry.
I accept your challenge.
Okay, we're going hand to
And
hand.
once I'm done,
I wasn't
with
exactly ready to go into this
you, I'll
right now.
get to finish
I
the
needed to
slaughter.
like clear my
We'll see
inventory
about
and
that.
The duel is set.
get
Let
my
none
weapons
interfere.
ready. But here we go. We're doing it. All right, we're going. Oh, we're going into probably a melee pit here soon. Oh, hand to hand. Here we go. Okay.
Fight is just beginning.
Oh, what I'm trying to do is get my capsules. Here we go. Ah, jeez.
If you want.
Wrong arrow. Well, actually, it kind of worked. Hit her in the face.
Is your heart.
Keep going down level by level. This is the big fight, and I'm not ready. It's been 3 weeks since I've played, guys. I'm out of practice. Out of practice. I'm trying to say. I'm out of practice. That's why I'm going nuts right now.
So that's how it's gonna be.
That is left of your story.
Okay, well, she ain't giving me a chance. Right. Two can play at that game. All right, let's lob some of those at her.
I'd hope to fight a legend.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. Oh, crap. One of those, huh? And down we go, into the pit. I knew we were going to end up down here. I knew we were going to end up in this thing. Going to end up in the fighting pit, because that's what this is. On one-on-one fight.
This is where it ends.
This is Sparta.
Yeah, it is.
I will carve my You're no challenge. I once slew 3
All right, let's give her a fire arrow.
If you offered your... I will tell all how tamely you gave your life!
Give her everything.
Soon your blood will be mine!
Ooh, that was a good hit. Look at that hit. And we're done. I just wanted to hit her with everything. I probably could have done it quicker with those precision arrows, but I just wanted to hit her with all my elements anyway.
Here I am.
Try everything out.
On my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead. Run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once.
I get to decide her
It
fate.
only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards!
You can use her
What more do you have to conspire
against the Zenith, maybe? Maybe we can convince
Whether
her
you
to
live
help
or
us
die.
against the Zeniths. Oh, an inflection point. We haven't had a ton of these in this game, so I'm very excited to have this inflection point. Your life ends here. Kill her, straight up. Boom, she's dead. This isn't easy. I don't know what that leads to. There's another battle ahead. Heart. Now, I will say this, and I have said this every time there's an inflection point. I always go for heart because that's what I want to do on my first playthrough. Like, on subsequent playthroughs, I may choose something different to see what that would lead to, what path that might lead to. But on my first playthrough, I got to choose an option. And if I stay down one path, I can, like, see where that leads. In another playthrough, I could go a different path, like being all fist and, you know, doing everything that way. And seeing how that makes my character and makes my relationships and all that. You know, that could be very different if I choose that path. So in the future, I would choose your life ends here and see what that does. But because I've been doing heart the whole time, and I've done it in Zero Dawn 2, I'm going to continue, and I've done it so far in this game, I'm going to stick with heart. There's another battle ahead.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad.
See, I think she can
that's
help
willing
us.
to do whatever it takes.
I think she can help us fight the Zeniths. We're gonna need her. We're gonna need her. The Zeniths are
not
tough.
mercy.
We need their help.
The battle I'm talking about? We'll be charging into a nightmare.
See, we
A
could.
better death than this?
Yes. See,
Yes.
I knew we could convince her. Yeah, she'll help us. That's a turn. I like this turn. This is a good
My
turn.
blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Now this I like. This was a
Meet us at our
good way to go,
stronghold.
I think.
In the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
Mm-hmm. Back at this place, okay.
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
Okay. You think it's from Silence? I think it's from Silence.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
It's about time we got him
Clear
involved
the
in
room.
all of this.
Put him with the rest of Regalla's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regalla gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead.
Hey, I got
Keep you safe.
probably an epic armor, right? That'll help. I'll see what it is. I like the armor I have, and I got it fully upgraded, so I'm going to keep using what I'm using, obviously. It's good armor. Took me a lot to upgrade this armor. A lot of work.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Silence.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
We're in charge now. Wow, I completed
Tilda,
main quest.
you there?
Wings of the Ten.
I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Blue main quest Singularity. All
Now
right.
that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
That right there. I've got a lot of side quests and missions and quests things to do before I go, oh, I got a new face paint to knock Weaver. Yeah, like I said, I got a whole lot of things to do. Now that I can fly, there's some other quests that I was meaning to do, and I've also got to help Katalo get an arm. I got to go help Alva with Leviathan. And I know I got to fly to that island near San Francisco for a quest there. I think it was an errand or a side quest, one of those. So I've got to do all those things, right? I am not ready to go to do Singularity right now. That's probably going to be like, what, a very, very big main quest. That's probably going to be like, that's when we go to the Zenith base, is what it feels like. So I'm going to put off Singularity for a couple of videos before I do that, so I can do these other things that I need to be doing. Cause yeah, let's go to the quest thing. Let's look at it. Main quest, Singularity. With the fate of the Tenakth decided and Silence cooperation secured, Aloy must call her allies together to prepare for the fight ahead. I'm not ready for this yet. I got other things to do. Things that I can do now. Which I want to do. And I'm going to do them in the next video. Because I'm not ready to do them yet. Wow, so that was Regalla, and that kind of ended how I thought it might end, by trying to actually convince her to help us fight the Zeniths, which is very helpful. She could be a very big ally against them. So that's important. Let's go out here and see what these dialogue things are. We got all these people to talk to.
So, Aloy, you've added yet another deed to your name, and I'm guessing by the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
No.
Not quite.
Not at all.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
After everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace. Not just between the clans, but with the Karja too.
And I will. You have my word.
And until my last breath, I'll make sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we have completed the Tanakh storyline at this point. We've done everything for the the wings of the 10 or the 10. We've done everything for them. We've kind of completed their whole storyline at this point.
And so the wings of the 10 found us when things were at their direst.
Still can't get over that is Tuvok.
Come to life,
the voice of Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager.
Be, but we will always be in your debt.
Such an iconic voice. I mean, I could just tell right away that's him.
Aloy, never doubted you knew how to make an entrance, but that, woo, that was something else.
Didn't think I'd find you here.
You know, I just thought a battle that'll be sung about for generations wouldn't sound as epic if the Desert Commander were missing.
Right, remember we chose to make him the commander?
I would not have shown Regalla mercy. And who might argue with the champion killer?
I still wonder if I made the right decision there. What would have happened if I made that other decision to make the other person the commander? You know, what would have been different, I wonder. All right, well, at this point, I think it's kind of up to me now to decide what I'm going to do next. Because I finished the main quest, Wings of 10. That was a lot of fun, so let's just go over that. We started off this video today by basically talking to everybody, going over what happened from the last one where, Varl died. Big for everyone with Zoe. That whole scene with Zoe was just really touching up there on the cliff. I really did enjoy that. That was very good. That was very moving. And then straight from there, we went and got the ability to fly on sun wings. So I guess right now, I can only fly on sun wings. I have to find sun wings. It specifically has to be a sun wing if I want to fly on one. So if I want to go do a side quest that requires flying, I have to go to a sun wing nest. But there's one by the base. Problem is, I don't want to go near the base because I don't want the main quest to initiate. So I might need to find a sunwing spot on the map that I want to go to every time I want to get on a sunwing. Oh no, I can call one. What am I saying? I'm dumb. I can go down here in the bottom left corner, right? And I can call. I can now call just like I would, flying mount call. Yeah, okay. I can just call one anytime. What am I saying? I don't have to find one to override one every time. I can call one anytime I want to and fly. Oh, well, that's a win. That's going to be a huge win. Okay, so got that squared away. I will, do that. So yeah, anyway, learn to fly. That was a little difficult. I'm still not used to it. I'm actually going to go back and look at the control scheme that's set up for the flying so I can try to... I think I got the buttons right. I think if I... See, I'd use WASD to move around. The mouse just moves the camera. Shift makes it fly or flap its wings. Otherwise, it's just coasting. Control, or left control, makes it... No, C makes it descend. Spacebar makes it ascend. Left control makes me drop off or stop. No, come to a complete stop. Left control makes it come to a complete stop. And shift makes it go forward. I think that's the control scheme. It's just a little hard to do it with one hand when you're flying it. I'm going to go look at the control scheme off camera. But that seems to be what it's going to be. It's going to take me a little time to learn that. I do also have the skill to dismount from a flying machine and do some kind of in-air slow motion shot with my arrow. I don't know what it's called, and I don't know where the skill is, but somewhere I have the skill to do that because I've got every skill unlocked at this point. So I know I have the skill. I know it was somewhere. I'm just going to also upgrade every valor that I can. See, at this point, I have absolutely every skill unlocked. There's not a skill I don't have. So it's just literally now unlocking every valor and leveling up every valor, which is what I'm doing. I'm just working through leveling up every valor at this point. So that's what I'll continue to do. But yeah, there's somewhere in here I had the ability, I have the ability to jump off of a bird. I don't know what it's called, and I don't know where it's at. There it is, glide targeting. Slow down time and quick draw your weapon when aiming during a glide. Gain the ability to fire the Spectre Gauntlet while gliding. But it's not just for the Spectre Gauntlet. It's like for other things too, right? I believe. Maybe it's not that one. One of these somewhere. Look, I know I got it. Flying grapple launch. I'll check that out. I can grapple launch from flying mounts. Oh, okay. Let me watch this again. So Aloy looks up at the bird, grapples a bird from, I guess, the one I have, and then I can launch off of it, oh, I guess. Okay, well, that's something, I guess. So I can grapple up to one of those. I should also have the ability to jump off, and somewhere it was the ability to jump off of a bird and do that flying down slow motion thing as well. Anyway, I'll figure it out because I know I've got it, right? I've got it. They're all here. I just don't know where it's at. I've never tried it, so I'd probably need to go practice. But, yeah, I did that, and then Regalla. Okay, Regalla turned out just about how I expected, actually. We had a one-on-one fight with Regalla, and I figured that's what it would kind of be like, but I figured we'd have to fight all of her people before getting to her. But no, the Tenakth took care of that. I was a little surprised. The Tenakth were already in battle and taking care of all that for me before I even got there. They did need my help, though. I had to drop that EMP, basically, for the machines, but otherwise, yeah, that gave them the edge, and they took out the rest of Regalla's army. Then it was just me and Regalla. Then I had the choice. At the end, I could have killed her or left her alive. I decided to keep her alive. Oh, yeah, I got a reward. What reward did I get for that? Outfit. This right here. Okay. No? High Marshal. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. The High Marshal. A gift from Chief Hikaru. Such armor is only worn by those he trusts completely to keep the peace. I mean, I'm going to keep what I got because it's just a legendary armor and it's all leveled up, so I'm going to keep it, but all right, cool. I guess I got the Tenakth High Marshal. Is that the one I got? I thought it would be an epic armor, but it's not epic. All of my legendary slots are full for weapons. I might want to put these away because I would like to have some more legendary useful weapons. I don't use the Gauntlet Shredder, so I'd like to put this in my chest so that it's a free spot, because I would like to have some more legendary weapons, honestly. I really would. I only have one legendary weapon. The rest are very rare. Or ultra rare. So, yeah. Anyway, I saved Regalla. Hope that helps us in the end. What else is there to say? That was a lot of fun. Took me a while to get back into practice. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since I played, so I was a little out of practice on trying to fight Regalla. And my bottom left mirror, my bottom left scrolly thing here is all out of whack because I don't use traps. And for some reason, traps are set up in my scroll wheel. And I don't want traps set up there. So I need to go in and customize this stuff again because it keeps adding things I don't want in here. And I'm out of health potions as well, so I do need to go through my system here and kind of fix everything up. So I'm going to do that off camera here. I was hoping to do that before going into battle with Regalla, and that's why I was just not ready to do that. But oh well, it thrust me into it. Well, that's pretty much all I can say right now. I think the next thing I'm going to do will be side quests. We'll see if we can go help Katalo get a new arm. I'm going to go visit that island off the coast of San Francisco to get to do whatever errand or side quest that was. And then I've got the to help Alva with Leviathan. I'm going to do all of those before I do Singularity. So maybe 2 more videos or something like that before I do Singularity. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little bit. I want to get all that side stuff done now that I can fly and actually finish some things I was meaning to finish before. I can now do that. So that's good. Excited about that. Yeah, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.